For me, Canelo needs a knockdown or two. Whoa, whoa.
That might be a start. De La Hoya's on his feet.
You got to go for broke now. Alvarez.
No. Keep him in front, fellas. There we go.
That's the shot. Actually, we expected to see more of the uppercut.
But to do that in the last round, you know, the pressure he's been under, that's sharp. Fantastic. Fantastic work. Look at Golovkin just walking through it. And that's something that Alvarez has never experienced before. People walking through his punches. I mean, the solid shot. Good right hand, left hook from Triple G.
Took a few there. Yes, Alvarez. As he just wobbled a bit. Pressure here in the final round.
He come out so fast, Alvarez in that round. Maybe he's just starting to gas.
Step back, Queen. Step back. Watch your head, guys.
Golovkin just will not let this lie. The composure and the defence of Alvarez has been absolutely top notch. He hasn't done enough.
No. And that's not by design, that's this man here.
Won't let him.
Golovkin, he's on you. Oh, good right hand there from Triple G.
Step back, watch your head,
And he's tried to stand his ground, hold his feet, maybe push Golovkin back a few times in the fight. He's just not been able to do it.
He's been able to land with the shots that he wanted to land with, quite clearly, but they haven't been able to not have any effect.
The pace Golovkin has set and maintained throughout this has been absolutely phenomenal.
But again, it's been so fast, hasn't it? And again, another hard round, 12th round. But Alvarez got a point on that jump show now, and he got to just swing in those bombs.
Final 30 seconds. The fight we talked about for so long. It's simmered and boiled and bubbled and exploded from time to time, but it's been captivating throughout. Crowd sensing the end is near, on their feet.
Oh, what a right hand there from Alvarez and Golovkin.
Swinging away at each other. They might not hear the bell. There it is. And finally, it's all over. Golovkin thinks he's done enough. And I'm sure that many people back home will agree.
Good fight, really was. High paced all the time, and that's what you get with Golovkin. He's constantly on you all the time. And for the early rounds, you tend to think that Canelo was coping with the pace, coping with the pressure, and you thought maybe he's not over, and he's landing some fantastic shots. But you all thought he would start fast and fade. He never faded. But Golovkin never faded. That was the problem, and he started to find his range there in the second half. And for me,
do you know what it
was
looked
a few
like?
Points up.
Golovkin tonight, that looked like a guy who has waited so long for this, and he was not going to let this opportunity go.
And people say he's one-dimensional, and at times he can be, but there's an intelligence sometimes hidden in that work.
Well, you arguably could have given Canelo the last two. I gave him the first two, but otherwise I feel Golovkin's won it wide.
Golovkin's won by a few points, I think, but some of the work that Alvarez did was the standout stuff. When he let his hands go in combinations, it was flashy, solid work. But look at that there from Golovkin. A solid right hand there, and he just don't lay you off the hook. Constantly throwing shots, constantly on you.
Do it again?
Oh, I'd like to see it.
Whatever the result.
I don't know whether he'd want it again. I mean, if he wins, I don't think he'll want it again. If you don't get the decision, then maybe he will want it.
I think he'd fight anyone. He would have fought 2 years ago.
That was a hard fight. But listen, their chins. We all knew both their chins have stood the test of time. They've been tremendous, and against their biggest tests, again, they proved sturdy enough.
Great response for Triple G as his face has been beamed up on the big screens around this arena. He's had his support through this fight week. Ever since he appeared on HBO with that knockout performance against Gregor Proctor, 5 or 6 years ago, and then that knockout run that had HBO fans clamouring stateside for the big fights, and still he bowled them over. Back-to-back performances though by the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards after 12 rounds of boxing. Adelaide Bird scores it 118 to 110 for Canelo.
Whoa!
Dave Moretti scores it 115-113 for Triple G. And Don Trella scores it 114-114, a three-way split.
Draw.
This is officially a draw.
Well, after all of that, Golovkin can't believe it. I don't really either. Goes Canelo, shaking his head.
This fight was the saviour of boxing, and it was a tremendous fight for what? The